Tell me about the cave goblins that live in the mines around Kentucky. Well, the show Hellier couldn't even scrape together one instance of a Kentucky goblin in 2 seasons of examinations, research, and New Age Wicca ghost hunting. I know there's a lot of shit going down in the Kentucky area. If you listen to the podcast Penny Royal, you'll see many reasons why, but I don't think the goblins are there. All people from Kentucky look like goblins. Okay, dog whistling F slur, do something pussy. They're goblins, Morty. I've just started watching Hellier. Why did it take them 5 years to check out the town? All they had to do was ask for the guy's address, then go have a look. Supposedly they never got a straight answer about the guy's address, or it turned out to be fake or something. They are literally going to drive around that entire small town looking for something that seems like it might kind of fit the description of the emails. To be honest, both seasons of that show are a vibe. I just wish they didn't take themselves so seriously. I'm convinced they're out there. Lots of shit going on in the mountains, woods, and caves around here. I think they're a particular archetype of interdimensional alien. Just rewatched E.T. today and couldn't help but think of the Holler Goblins. Lilo and Stitch is the same kinda thing. Also just saying, but E.T. is a movie that holds up to a lot of commonly held modern beliefs regarding alien life, like communicating telepathically and speaking in emotion, their ability to put people to sleep, etc. It's an interesting watch if you like this stuff and haven't seen or thought about it in a while. It holds up really well except for the government's involvement. They're ultimately made out to be sympathetic good guys in the story who actually do nothing wrong. There were a few other things that irritated me about the series and how they went about investigating what was happening. Has anyone else done a follow-up investigation or explored the area? Their best ability is prankster, but you must find one in the dream world. Are you from Kentucky? What mountains and woods are you referring to? A creature with a body that small and a head so big would break its neck by standing. How many of you watched Hellier? What did you think about it? Go to /TV/ I only care about real documented experiences. Post documentaries on the Kentucky Goblins then. It's bullshit. Imagine seeing a tin can being the climax of your season. Yeah. Almost as if it were made by the types of people who look far too deep into synchronicities, and then try to Monetize what they're going schizo over, like with a podcast or a TV show. How much of those minds have been explored since then? Man/X/ I have a whole different conspiracy theory about people just faking stuff to sell spooky ideas to the public, and this generates a bizarre loop where no one really knows what's true or what can be true at this point. If we encountered a real alien or real non-human thing that evolved here first, someone would talk about, others would listen, then others would pretend they listened while trying to pass on the story for their own attention. Grifters love supernatural stuff because there is never a right or wrong answer. If you believe it, they can sell it to you. I love this story. I think it really happened. The cops came and all their stories matched, and there were bullet holes all over the house. They were legit terrified. Anyone post the official story you guys are referring to? It's new to me. Nothing to worry about, Anon. He's a friend. From Wikipedia, a rough description of events. On the evening of August 21, 1955, 5 adults and 7 children arrived at the Hopkinsville police station claiming that small alien creatures from a spaceship were attacking their farmhouse, and that they had been holding them off with gunfire for nearly 4 hours. 2 of the adults, Elmer Sutton and Billy Ray Taylor, claimed they had been shooting at 12 to 15 short, dark figures who repeatedly popped up at the doorway or peered into the windows. Concerned about a possible gun battle between local citizens, 4 city police, 5 state troopers, 3 deputy sheriffs, and 4 military police from the nearby U.S. Army Fort Campbell drove to the Sutton farmhouse located near the town of Kelly in Christian County. Their search yielded nothing apart from evidence of gunfire and holes in window and door screens made by firearms. Residents of the farmhouse included Glennie Lankford, her children, Lonnie, Charlton, and Mary, 2 sons from a previous marriage, Elmer Lucky Sutton, John Charlie J.C. Sutton, their respective wives Vera and Aline, Aline's brother O.P. Baker, and Billy Ray Taylor and his wife June. Both the Taylors, Lucky, and Vera Sutton were reportedly itinerant carnival workers who were visiting the farmhouse. The next day, neighbors told 2 officers that the families had packed up and left after claiming the creatures had returned about 3:30 in the morning. Oh damn, it was years ago. I thought it was something recent. But that is coming from a time period when a lot of these types of stories were coming out. They tried to say it was barn owls. I'm sorry, these are rough redneck carny folk that live in the woods. They know what an owl is and various animals in the woods. They wouldn't be that freaked out over owls. The first event was back in the 1950s. There was another event that happened in 2010s. If you look up the Kentucky Goblins, you'll find more about it. Man like 3384450 said I'm sure they'd know it was an owl. They aren't dumb. And fuck, maybe it was some kind of thing that mutated owls too, who knows. Yeah, that's why I thought it was recent, because I thought I read something about Kentucky Goblins in the 2010s. That's just Daryl. Leave him be. There's a cave on my old man's property. I caught and exterminated what I thought was some kind of vampire a while back, but I'm thinking it might have been one of these goblin things. Do they eat cats? There was an aquatic species, but we wiped them out accidentally with sonar. Are they old world goblin transplants or are they new world goblins? Tell me more. This is what they look like. The Hopkinsville UFO case was their crash landing. Their ship crashed on the Suttons' property. That's why they went to the Sutton family house, but the Suttons pulled out shotguns and started shooting them, and that was their introduction to Earth. That's how they know we are hostile and to stay away from us, and fled to the Mammoth Cave system through the abandoned coal mines all over Kentucky. They got stuck here and the military knows they are there. They live in caves and in inner earth and abandoned mine shafts and in the woods and mountains. They are also interdimensional. Just some good ol know me Anon, don't worry about it. Land between the lakes has the beast of LBL aka Dogman and is only about 30 minutes from Hopkinsville where the aliens/goblins originate. I hike at LBL every single weekend and haven't seen anything exciting. I usually have my dog with me, hike during the day, and hike marked trails while praising the Lord, so I haven't even gotten close to being on the beast's radar.
Mosey on down to the Atomic Shaman Trading Post. We have t-shirts, decals, refrigerator magnets and other swag for sale. What better way to show your support for the show? Our merch can only be found on t.pub/lit/Atomic Shaman Trading Post. Like, share and subscribe to the channel, and be sure to ring the notification bell. You can follow us on Twitter at Motel and RV Park. Catch the live streams on Rumble. Listen to text-to-speech stories on Atomic Shaman TTS on YouTube.